Highlights from this year's Santa Parade, a look at the last Scarlet Knight football game of the year, and a word from our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jennifer Price. All of these stories and more coming up on today's edition of the North Andover Journal. Hello and welcome to this edition of the North Andover Journal. I'm Joy Fontroy. The weather held out for this year's annual Santa Parade on Saturday, November 26th. Families lined the streets from the middle school all the way down past the town hall to the First and Main Marketplace Plaza. The parade started off with the VFW Post 2104 Color Guard, followed by the Clan McPherson Pipes and Drums. There were performances from the Center for the Performing Arts, Nancy Chippendale's Dance Studios, the Andover Real School of Music, the Scarlet Knight Marching Band, and many more. Let's take a look at the highlights.
You can tell that McPherson is a Scottish clan, not an Irish clan.
Right.
Because they're red instead of green.
Now let's take a listen to them. They're right in front of us.
Tomorrow night at the Common, 5:30. Breakfast with Santa, December 4th at the VFW, 8 a.m. to 11. The students from the Performing Arts School.
This float is beautiful. I just wish I knew what it was.
I wish I did too. It's Trombley Brothers.
It's Trombley struck.
Float, and look at all of those presents.
Let's take a look at them.
That must be Smolak. That must have been the Smolak Farms people.
Smolak Farm?
I think so. Merry Christmas. Like a big
Yeah, you think I'd fit in one of those?
I
I
would.
think so.
I would.
Ah, look at the bear. Good old Santa Claus, another year with Santa. On ladder one, not the end of his best. Oh, he even has an elf this year.
He does.
Wow.
And we saw one earlier, and Mrs. Claus is waiting at the end of the parade for him.
Yep, she's waiting. Hey, Santa.
Santa! Merry Christmas, Santa!
Okay, once more, we'd like to thank Heavenly Donuts for all our coffee, our donuts, and definitely Renee's Florist. Every year they give us this beautiful centerpiece. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and personally,
we should just go over some upcoming events real quick. All right, Bruce?
Okay.
We have that tree lighting on November 27th, which is tomorrow night on North Andover Common. Santa will be there. They have music. Once again, Bruce,
Jim,
it was a great time.
it was always.
Thank you so much
Had
for
so much
watching.
fun.
Bruce, what do you want to say?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a happy New Year. See you next year.
Well, in case you missed the parade, you can catch the rebroadcast of the live show right here on Cam Access.
Hello there, this is Lester Rugg and Irina, my trusty elf companion, and we're bringing you news from the North Andover Senior Center.
Happy holidays!
We have a special holiday gathering and lecture series with our guest, Tony Funkus, former singer of Herb Reed, The Platters. This will be December the 5th at 10 a.m. A special reminder, on December the 8th, men's breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning, and of course we'll have a very special speaker. We'll see you all there. By the way, Irina, what else do we have on tap for this season?
Okay. For news, updates, and announcements, we have the COA board meeting. The change of date is December 20th, and it's at 3 p.m. and not 4. The Triad meeting will now be December 20th at 11 a.m. The center will be closed on December 26th, Christmas holiday. And there'll be no art class on break until January 17th of 2017. And on December 14th, we're going to have the holiday fresh table, everybody's favorite. The beef pot roast with all the fixings at 12 o'clock noon, and it's limited to 35 people, and sign up begins December 1st, and tickets are only $5. On December 9th, massage therapist. 9 to 12, appointments are available with a massage therapist. And on December 2nd and the 16th, twice a month, is the foot nurse. 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock are her appointments that are available. Take it away, Lissa.
What'll I think of next? Oh, I can think of just the number. We have the special Winter Supper Club. We will be going out for lunch, by the way, January the 19th on the grill in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. These are things to look forward to in the foreseeable future. Supper Club holiday events will be at the Bradford Tavern, December the 15th at 5 o'clock. Pickups begin at 3 o'clock for various people that can't get to transportation easily. We'll be limited to 35 people. Sign up begins on Friday, December the 2nd. By the way, on another note, on December the 8th, low vision support will be at 10:30. And on December the 1st and the 15th, shine appointments are also available. We have a lot going on this month. What's going on with Heart to Heart?
What is Heart to Heart? We are a weekly fellowship of friends whose mission is to come together and learn, support, and socialize. We do this through in-person and virtual classes, crafts, community and global service projects, and so much more. And it meets every Wednesday mornings at 9:30 for coffee. Wednesdays from 10 to 11. On December 7th, we'll have a crafty time, holiday deco ornaments. December 14th, holiday centerpiece with the North Andover Gardening Club, and it's limited to 20 people, so sign up. December 21st, holiday sing-along. December 28th, breakfast holiday party. Hope to see you all there. What else is new, Lester?
Well, we always have the very popular December lecture series. It's on Monday from 10 to 11:30. Now, I might mention that on the 12th of this month, Rabbi Goldstein will be speaking, and he's from the Temple Emmanuel, right close by. December the 19th is the Reverend Sarah Kelp from St. Paul's Church, and she will have an equal message to deliver. December the 26th, I should mention, just because we've been so busy and for so long, the center will be closed.
See you in January next year.
And it will be here before you know it.
The annual tree lighting this year was held just one day after the parade and was very well attended. The turnout was almost double than what was expected, which had the festival committee sending members out to buy more hot chocolate and cookies about halfway through the event. The band from the Real School of Music in Andover performed Christmas songs while children lined up for a chance to sit on Santa's lap. The night ended with the North Andover Scarlet Night Chorus performing Christmas carols and, of course, the lighting of the tree. Let's check it out.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time and jingle bells time. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the park. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat, that's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone, from the town of North Andover, and for all of us, it's a great community, and we wish you all a very happy holiday, and again, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas!
Voice.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Thank you. Merry Christmas, all.
Give me
Merry Christmas, North Andover. Happy holidays and a happy new year.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, from everybody here in North Andover, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays.
5, 4, 3, 2. Look at that. Look at that, huh?
If you'd like to see more from the tree lighting ceremony, tune in to Cam Access. You can check the broadcast schedule at www.northandovercam.org. The North Andover Scarlet Knights visited Andover on Thanksgiving Day to finish up their 2016 season. Though they ended up on the wrong end of the score, the Knights did come away with some hopeful thoughts looking forward to 2017. Our crew traveled to Andover to bring you the action. We now bring you the highlights with our own Ray Ahern providing the call.
So again, under center, McElroy, and the shift. End moves in, the guard and tackle move to this side. Ball is reversed by Watson, has an open field, breaks through, has the corner, has the speed, down the sideline, and Watson scores! Woo-hoo! A beautiful impromptu ad-lib freelance play off of a broken play. McElroy with the regular group. Quinn, Testa, Watson. A ball thrown to McElroy. He has it. He's in the open. He has speed. Down the sideline and in. A touchdown. What a great play. 52 yards. The Scarlet Knights are on the board again. Boise on this side, Rockwell and Other on the other side. And Other has, bobbles the ball 2 or 3 times. North Andover player down the sideline. Called a fumble. Andover 45-yard line is where we set up. That looks like, was that Mike Roche? With the, and it was Mike Roche, with the alert play.
41, Michael Roach.
Brings the ball into Andover territory. So we have a lot of speed in there now. And here comes Tester on a blitz and Quinn, and intercepted by Connor Walsh. He's heading for the corner, and he is in.
And the pass is intercepted and returned for a touchdown.
Yeah, Connor Walsh with a beautiful run back of that interception. Knees up, striding, made a cut at the right moment, headed for the pylon, and he made it in. Lined up for two, McElroy hands the ball off.
And the two-point conversion by for 34, Joseph Allen is good.
Joe Allen running the ball in. So the final score is a record-setting performance by E.J. Perry. Andover Warriors have 49 points, North Andover with 20.
Though the Knights will lose its share of seniors this year, it will still have the services of Darren Watson, who made a couple of big plays in this game and is just a sophomore. It should also be noted that for the opposing side, Andover's E.J. Perry threw for 7 touchdowns in this game, giving him 47 for the season. That puts him in a tie for the state's all-time record for most touchdowns in a single season. He's also tied for second place all-time for most overall touchdown passes thrown by a high school quarterback in Massachusetts. We sat down recently with Dr. Jennifer Price, the superintendent of schools, to see what she plans to do about the large class sizes in our elementary schools. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello, and for this segment of the Journal, I just was going to talk a little bit about some of the work that we're doing at the school department in terms of trying to address the issues of class size. So I've been talking about that for a while since I've been here. It is been shown, and I've shown that North Andover actually has some of the largest class sizes of any surrounding districts. And one of the issues that the school committee and I have really focused on in our strategic plan is how do we reduce class size. And one of the challenges of reducing class size, especially at the elementary school level, is that we actually just don't have the classrooms or the facilities to be able to do that. So even if we're able to hire more teachers, we just really don't have anywhere to put them. So one of the things I'm really excited about, and I'm hopeful that the town of North Andover will engage in, is starting on December 1st. The school committee is really going to be looking at what type of facilities might we need to be able to meet the needs of our elementary school kids and to be able to have class sizes that are more in line with our surrounding communities. And we're going to have 2 conversations, one the night of December 1st and one of the night of December 15th about these options. I'm just going to preview a little bit for you what these options are looking like. One option is actually to be able to add some additional classrooms to 3 of our elementaries, specifically the Atkinson, the Kittredge, and the Franklin. The Sargent, as you know, is our largest school and actually has a little bit of space. And the Thompson, the challenge is the building envelope is just so small. So really we're looking at 3 of our schools. So option 1 is to actually just add additional classrooms to each of those. That gets complicated as we're working on 3 different buildings and we're dealing with codes and all of those issues plus 3 different projects. Another option is to add a kindergarten space to kind of go back to the Brad Street view here in North Andover. And there's 2 places potentially to add a kindergarten, and that is at the Franklin Elementary. Why Franklin? Franklin actually has the most acreage of any of our elementaries, so could we add a kindergarten complex onto the Franklin school? And then the other option is to add a kindergarten complex onto our current early childhood center and make an early childhood center that goes from 3 through kindergarten. The advantage of the kindergarten option is that you immediately free up 15 classrooms within our 5 existing elementaries, which allows us to address, at least for bubble classes, classes that are slightly too big, we can address some class size issues at all of our elementaries pretty immediately. Obviously, as you can imagine, there's lots of pros and cons to each of these. We have to think about whether if one would require some redistricting. Having all of our kindergartners in one place. It has issues around busing all the students and then not having them involved in the elementary school that they would be going to in 1st grade. So there's lots of pros and cons. The school committee is going to be discussing this extensively. I encourage you to tune in or to come. This will be something that we'll be discussing not only in December as we really kind of make a decision about what we think is, or what the school committee thinks is the best option, but it's something that's going to be really talking a lot lot about in the town as we go forward to town meeting. So please get involved. Please take an opportunity to kind of see the different options. This information will all be posted online, and as the time of this viewing will actually already be online. So please get involved and please let us know what you think. I know the school committee would be really interested. The more the merrier in terms of this conversation, because it really is about the future of the North Andover Public Schools. Thanks a lot, and I appreciate you listening.
You can see the rebroadcast of the most recent school committee meeting on CAM-ED, Channel 99 for Comcast subscribers and Channel 28 for those of you on Verizon. You can watch the next school committee meeting live on Thursday, December 15th at 7 p.m. We've got quite a few holiday events to tell you about before we end the show. You might find it helpful to grab a pen and paper to write some of these down. On Saturday, December 4th, the Festival Committee is hosting a breakfast with Santa at VFW Post 2104. The breakfast goes from 8 a.m. till 11 a.m. and is only $5 for a full breakfast and a chance to sit on Santa's lap. The Historical Society is having their holiday open house on the 4th from 1 to 3. Experience some hands-on history in the Textile Arts Gallery and see new exhibits like the Wish You Were Here, touring in the early 20th century exhibit, and the Little Migration to the Great Pond, the evolution of the Kachikawick Plantation to North Andover exhibit. This event is a free event for anyone in town. North Andover CAM is having its annual Santa Call-In Show on Friday, December 9th from 6 to 8. Santa will be in studio taking your phone calls about what you want for Christmas. Tune in to CAM Access and with your parents' permission, call 978-687-6570 to talk to Santa. You and your family can also explore the grounds of the Stephen Coolidge Place as they twinkle and shine for their Illumination Nights event from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the 10th, 11th, 17th, and 18th. Pick up a songbook to listen and sing holiday songs as you warm up with hot cocoa and make s'mores around the outdoor fire pit. There will also be an exhibition of Stephen's Coolidge Place inspired artwork for sale by local artist Anna Smith, Mary Guyman, and Francisco Colom. The North Andover Scarlet Knights Winter Concert will be held on Thursday, December 15th at 7 p.m. North Andover CAM is still looking for volunteers interested in filming this event. If you'd like to volunteer, please email Susan at smartin@northandovercam.org or call the studio at 978-687-6570. And last but not least, the Stevens Estate is opening its doors on Friday the 16th from 4 to 8 p.m., Saturday the 17th from 10 to 2, and Sunday the 18th from 12 to 4 p.m. for their second annual Holidays Open House free event. The house will be beautifully decorated by local designers and florists. There will be a Santa's workshop and family activities as well as food and drinks. As always, if you have a news story or idea for a segment, please email us at thejournal@northandovercam.org. That'll wrap things up for this week. I'm Joy Fontroy. Thanks for watching and have a great holiday season.